Kia ora, this is Arun Jacob, your friendly and frank licensed New Zealand immigration advisor. As those of you who follow my work and that of my team, you guys know that my team and I, we love to work with people who want to come to New Zealand and be part of this beautiful country. We welcome temporary and permanent migrants from different parts of the world to come to New Zealand and either study here or work here or migrate to this country or set up a business or invest or travel and just enjoy this beautiful country we call Aotearoa, or the land of the long white cloud. Now, I do a lot of question and answers over Facebook in a group we have called NZ Options. And of course, I also post all these videos to the YouTube. So today's question, as I said, we work with a lot of international students, so we get a lot of queries from international students. And today's question is from a person who writes, my student visa is expiring on 31st of March and I have to apply for open work visa. While I applied for this visa, I saw one question regarding offenses. Recently, I got a ticket from police for speed driving. So is it necessary to disclose this offense to immigration? The answer is absolutely yes, you must disclose this offense. In fact, I was also looking at the online application for a work visa after you complete your studies, and it clearly asks, have you been convicted at any time of any offense, including any driving offense? And if you say yes, then it opens up two more boxes asking what was the offense and provide some details. So basically, yes, you need to declare it. If you do not declare it, it's an offense in itself because then you're putting in a false immigration visa application, and that is an offense in itself under the Immigration Act. So you must declare it, and yes, then the visa officer is going to check to see what are the details and what was the degree of the offense in terms of whether it is punishable in relation with the Immigration Act, so on and so forth. So, but the more important question is, I find it very silly and stupid that international students who come to New Zealand with a long-term aspiration of working here and being here do such stupid things. You are in a new country, you are in a country that has welcomed you and has provided you with the ability to develop yourself, and you end up doing these silly things. You're showing complete and utter lack of respect for the laws of the land here in New Zealand. You have to bear in mind that you might have had a different environment in the countries that you come from, which didn't really care too much about law and order, but this is a developed first world nation which has got laws in place which will kick in when somebody does a mistake, and absolutely wrong on your part to come and flout these rules and act like you can do whatever you like here, because it's going to come and kick you in your face at some point, especially because you are all here on temporary visas, and at each stage of the visa process there are checks and balances, and we are also in that wonderful position as a country that we are attracting the best talent in the world, and we definitely do not want silly and stupid people who are here to break our laws and create mayhem on our roads and overall disrupt the society that is present here in New Zealand. So this might be a bit harsh, but I think all you people who are coming to New Zealand with an intention of being here in the long term need to be very respectful of the laws of New Zealand. You need to be very responsible. And if you really desire to be part of the society in future, you need to start respecting it the moment you set foot in the country. In fact, I would go back and say you need to start respecting it even before you set foot in the country with your first sentence or word you write into your visa applications. You need to be truthful and ensure that you're maintaining a good character along with good health throughout your journey here in New Zealand. So it's very disappointing as a person who calls New Zealand home now. I live here with my family and my friends, and it is also very disconcerting to know that some of you are being very irresponsible and you're out on the same roads that I and my family and my friends and the rest of my society lives in. So please be careful, please be respectful, please be responsible. If you intend to stay in New Zealand, I think you will need to pull your socks up and adhere to the laws and norms here. these things. And some of your smart Alex might think, oh, but I can say no on the online immigration form and get away with it. I can tell you that crime will catch up with you, and if you commit this other offense of not declaring your driving offense or your drink driving offense on your online application form, I promise you it's going to come back and haunt you. Bear in mind, whether you become a resident or a citizen of New Zealand doesn't mean that you're protected forever. There are clauses in the law which will give the power to the authorities to get rid of you, deport you, even at even 10 years later down the line. So that's how the law is laid out here in New Zealand. So the answer is simple: stay on the straight path, stay lawful, stay legal, and I guess that is what is going to keep you safe in the long run. So all the very best, and please be responsible and respectful towards New Zealand and its laws. Thanks for watching my videos as always, and please share it with your family and friends, and do log into our Facebook group and onto our YouTube channel, and we'd be delighted to assess the right people with the right intentions, good health, and good character to become part of New Zealand. Thank you very much. Kia ora.